The best of the best, the one and only rodeo that features the top cowboys from the PRCA and ERA, plus the bull riders of the PBR, all gathered together in one place for one huge payday. RFT TV's The American, presented by Polaris Ranger at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, Sunday, February the 19th, 2017. Get your tickets today through Ticketmaster or call 800-745-3000. This is the one rodeo you just can't miss.
Catch 'em in the pasture, run 'em in the pen, work 'em on the Sundays, do it all again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Oh yeah, that happens. That's what goes on sometimes. Sometimes it is that way. That's it. That's how it goes. That is what happens. That right there, Mr. J.D. Wellfeds, look them up and listen to their tunes. They got some good stuff. Good stuff, and here we are. I'm here. Tex is here. His foam finger is here.
Got a little souvenir from Las Vegas. That's the only souvenir I can bring to the table.
He brought a souvenir. That's the only souvenir he could bring back that had to do with his hand. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Whoa, boys.
Now,
Look out. Hey, we're here. We are here, guys. Those of you in the live in the live video vortex are probably in shock. Like, wait, what time is it? Did the time change? No, time didn't change. Everybody's on a holiday schedule, so we said, you know what? Let's throw a monkey in the cake batter and do a little shocking. Oh, I'm going to throw a different time.
we put a little wrench in a monkey.
Yes.
Monkey in the wrench, I don't know.
I don't know.
I like wrench in a monkey count better.
He did scream a little bit. But we got we got stuff for you guys. If you hadn't peeked on the show page yet to see what we're talking about, we've got some stolen cattle stuff. We've got the ERA PRCA stuff to talk about briefly for you guys. Some cattle feeding, Tom and Kevin. I had no clue about that deal, so we'll see about that. The 2016 beef market recap. Did it snow in the desert? Snow in the desert, really? Did it snow? I don't know. I don't know, but we'll tell you. It's on a piece of paper right here. And someone hopped a ride on a train going really fast in a foreign land. So we'll tell you about that. And over in the UK, I wonder if they got one of these here in the US, a hotline for a holiday hotline. And we're going to tell you about this holiday hotline shortly. We've got one of our new featured artists. We got a video. We're going to throw down a music video from these guys for your viewing pleasure. And then we're probably going to talk to some folks. Possible. We may talk to Robert about Armadillo. Amarillo. What's going on Amarillo? Rodeo stuff's happening. So we're possibly going to talk to him. We'll know shortly. But anyway, that's what's going on. You are, one way or another, tuned into the Pepper Stewart Show. That you have done. You have done that. So, why don't we do that? Why don't we throw this video at your eyeballs and give you guys time to adjust to what happened. Going, wait, what? The time? What happened with the time and the what? Those of you in replay land are like, all right, more stuff to talk about, as we always do. And those of you that were tuned in last episode when we talked about the American and the barrel racing, man, I got some heated messages about that conversation we had on the show. Heated stuff. I'm talking, this guy said he was irate. That was the word he used, irate. So,
it was definitely interesting.
oh, it was good stuff. Good stuff. So
I
anyhow,
was happy when they called.
oh, he was. Very. So here's what's going down. We're going to throw down this video. And I don't know, the video kind of reminds me of a commercial that you see from time to time on the TV. I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw this video at your face, except for those of you that only listen in on the listening only version. You're going to miss the video. But those of you watching the video, I want you to watch, when you watch this video, I want you to go, you know what? I think I saw a commercial about something that reminds me of this video. So anyhow, check out this good video this guy's got. Check it out. I'm going to throw it in your face. So check it out.
Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. You and me can drink that woman off my mind. 80 proof is all I need to drown her memory. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. Well, she's everywhere I look, in all these rooms we once shared. She worked so hard to make this house our home. I took sweet love for granted. I never showed her how I cared. So tonight again, it's me drinking alone. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. You and me can drink that woman off my mind. 80 proof is all I need to drown her memory. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, I've got other friends and family. They keep calling on the phone. They're worried and they're wondering how I've been. Well, them calls all go unheard. I just want to talk about her, and that would only break my heart again. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. You and me can drink that woman off my mind. 80 proof is all I need to drown her memory. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight. Whiskey bottle, you're my only friend tonight.
The best of the best, one and only rodeo that features the top cowboys, the PRCA and ERA, plus the bull riders and PBR, all gathered together in one place for one huge payday. RFT TV's The American, presented by Polaris Ranger at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, Sunday, February the 19th, 2017. Get your tickets today through Ticketmaster or call 800-745-3000. This is the one rodeo you just can't miss.
What? You just can't miss it? Who said that? That's old Stevie. Old Stevie Kenyon right there. I bet he'll be excited to be part of the program. Those of you wondering about the American, Texas sleeping like he's asleep over there. Wondering about the American? Yes, we are awaiting our package, and then we'll do some ticket giveaways, because as we always do, we always have every year give away tickets for the American. We're gonna do it again. So let me throw this out at you. That fella there, you just heard a tune from. That's Scott Southworth. Scott Southworth right there. So check that out. That tune was called Whiskey Bottle. He's nominated for the American, what's that called? I forgot. It's an award show. American Western Artist. That's it. He's nominated right there, so check it out. All right, what's going on today? We got stuff happening. Stuff is going on. Somebody's getting ring-a-ding-ding over here. Somebody forgot to turn the phone off. Wonder who that is. All right.
I don't know. Should I answer it?
I don't know. All right, so what's going on? The folks want to know about what was your feedback you're getting over there? You getting some feedback on something? What was that?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? Why not? Yeah, stuff's going down. Somebody asked about the ERA, PRCA deal. We're going to talk about that a little bit. That there's an article out there. An article out that what's going on, folks?
You got phone ringing over there too.
That happens. There's an article out about more of the guys that are shareholders. They were shareholder members of the ERA that are relinquishing their shares to go ahead and compete. You know, they want to go ahead and compete in more rodeos like they've always done. You know, that they're used to rodeoing all the time, and that's what they want to do. They want to get to rodeo some more. I just think, you know, my thoughts and opinions
50 years ago, Ames Community College opened.
might be worth what? Might be worth a cent or two, but no, I just think that the idea of the ERA was great. You know, the thought of having, you know, what you consider highlight rodeos, you know, some big highlight rodeos with some big name guys, and you get to go check it out. I just don't think in the initial kickoff of the ERA deal, I just don't think that they expected the PRCA to react the way they did, just for the fact that a lot of these guys already compete in other associations other than PRCA. There's a lot of PRCA guys that compete in other associations. And I guess those other associations they compete in, you would consider to call a lesser association because they're the smaller associations, unlike the PRCA. So for the PRCA to react that way, did the PRCA think that the ERA was going to be more superior than the PRCA? No, I wouldn't think that. But I just think when the fan got hit and the splatter took place, nobody really foreseen what was going to take place. And then when the lawsuit thing happened, they were like, oh, well, you know, we'll just go to court, get this thing settled, knock it out, and go on about our way. It didn't happen that way, so a lot of the guys that are used to competing day in, day out, up and down the road, they just want to get back to competing. They want to get back to doing what they do and compete. And if that's what they got to do, that's what they got to do because make their living. So I don't know if that helped you out or not because it didn't help me out. Actually, I don't. What did I just say? I don't even remember.
I'm not even awake over here.
I'm sure the people watching are going to tell me what I said because they have a habit of remembering what I don't even remember what I say, but they have a habit of remembering it. And I'll be seeing emails about that. You said this. You said that. I don't even know what I say when I say it. So how am I going to remember that? But anyway, I just think, yeah, you know, these guys are going back to rodeo, and doing what they do to make a living.
Using what any avenue they can to do that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what avenue, just as long as you make the money.
That's right. They're just going to do it. Get back to business, as they say. Back to business. That's what they're doing. They're just going to work, man. Going to work. Do what you do. So, with that, you got any more questions flying in on that deal, or what's going on with that? You got how you looking in your box of chatter over there?
I don't know. Nobody talking.
They're all quiet now. They were back to sleep.
Yeah,
They didn't realize what was going on.
Do it live!
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Always. So anyway, that's what happened. You know, that's my thoughts on it. The story, it's been out for I don't know, a little bit about those guys, and I just figured it was common knowledge. Everybody knew a lot of these guys were dropping in and dropping out, and going back, but I guess it just here in the last day or two, it really took over social media. So that's what happened with that deal. All right, what else we got going? We got more stuff going on, don't we?
Yeah. Mm.
Why don't we tell some stories? How about we tell some stories? Everybody wants to hear a story.
Well,
There's a story right there. I'm gonna throw this in their face right there. That says mint snuff right there, non-tobacco, no nicotine. Right there, none of that. So if you chew or dip or smoke or whatever, and you want to stop, that's what I always tell people, because whenever we talk about the mint snuff, a lot of people want to grab mint snuff pouches, blah 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 blah. We're not trying to make you do it. We're not telling you this is what you have to do. We're just saying, if you want an alternative, and you want to quit. Some people want to quit smoking, quit dipping, whatever. If you want to quit, it's here for you. It's here. Find it on Facebook. I think it's called Official Fan Registry on the Facebook, and Official Fan Connection, something like that. Official Fan Connection Mint Snuff Company. Go check it out and look it up. Go get some. If you go on the Facebook page and you message the page, they generally will send you a can to try out. So try it out. I've been with them for since the 90s, I guess, late 90s, and it's good stuff. Like I say, we're not trying to force you to do anything you don't want to do. Just if we're just saying, if you want change, there's options out there, right? Kind of like Tex. He wants to change. He knows there's options out there too, but not sure if he wants to go along with the surgery. So that is different. Very. So let's tell some stories at you. Tell you guys some stuff, because that's what's going down. What else is going down is more stuff. What happened? Tech disappeared, now he's back. Where did you go, Julio? All right. How about this? UK, in the UK. All right, we're going to go UK on you. Monopoly. There is a Monopoly hotline, all right, for Monopoly. So if you're over in the UK, you're playing Monopoly, here's what happened. Exbridge, England, Hasbro's United Kingdom and Ireland division has set up a hotline to help families settle debates over the rules of Monopoly over the holidays. The board game company announced its Monopoly hotline will be open from December 24th to December 26th to diffuse any family arguments around the game. They have experts on hand with the official rule books to instantly settle any dispute and advise on how to resolve common complaints with each person, and having the opportunity to make decisions and also to make donations to the child line when they call. The marketing director of Hasbro in Ireland, Craig Watkins, said maybe it'll work. The recent survey revealed that 51% of Monopoly games end in some kind of quarrel with people making up the rules as they go. The survey also determined that most families are likely to be playing Monopoly between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., with arguments mostly commonly occurring at 6 p.m.
I want to know where they come to time. Okay, when I play Monopoly, it would be playing kitchen like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because you play it all night.
He play Monopoly for 2 hours in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But I thought you make up your rule how you go. I thought that's how you play Monopoly.
That's
They
how
made a rule book.
That's how you play. That's how you do it.
It's all about you do whatever the banker said. The banker make the rule. From what I always thought.
That's the way you play Monopoly. That's what happens. I was trying to see if the number. I don't think the number's on there, because I'd call it right now, but it's not open yet, is it? Got a few more days. There's a number on that paper. We'll call them. Tell them we need to settle a dispute. Well, all right.
I feel sorry for those people working over pushing the anti-monopoly.
It's a monopoly experts now. These aren't just random people. These are monopoly experts on the phone.
I guess they don't have a family because all they do is play Monopoly.
Well, they're a monopoly expert right there. Speaking of the UK, let's stick over to the UK. And the British police looking for a masked silver shadow after a 100-mile-an-hour ride on what? What's this guy riding on right here? What is this? British authorities searching for a masked supervillain identified himself as Silver Shadow after taking a 100-mile-an-hour ride on top of a train. On a train. The British Transport Police said a man seen boarding the exterior of the train between two cars about 1:30 in the p.m. December 11th at Rock Ferry Station in Birkenhead, England, was recorded by CCTV cameras 7 minutes later riding atop the train as it passed through Romball Rake Station. The man got off the train at 1:39 and was approached by two workers at the station's booking office. The man, whose face was concealed, identified himself as Silver Shadow and told the workers that he had traveled from Birmingham. Police said the train reached top speeds of 100 miles an hour while the masked man was riding on the roof. That's no Long Ranger right there. Even attempting to get on top of the train is a nonsensical and idiotic thing to do, what the cop said. The man concealed himself between the two above the electrified rails, so one could have easily slipped and killed him.
He could have been easily killed and in danger. But he rode on top of a 100-mile-an-hour plane.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that guy?
This isn't cool. It isn't funny. It's dangerous. And we will not stand for it. If you recognize this man in the pictures, please get in touch with us. Yeah. You see, how you recognize that man in the picture?
Well, if he's a masked man, I don't know. Anybody, that could be anybody. That could be me on that top of that.
That might be you. Where were you at December 11th?
I don't know.
You claimed to be in Vegas.
I was. I was on an airplane coming back, actually.
What? An airplane on a slow plane back from Vegas. What are you talking about? That's nuts, man. All right, the American. All right, we're going to dive into this one more time. We're going to run through the names of the invitees here. Those of you watching will see the names. Those of you listening will hear us talk about stuff. All right, here we go. Here's your Saddle Bronc invitees. Now, if you notice on the Saddle Bronc invitees, there is no fan exempt person. No fan exemptions there, if you notice that. Just the 10 invitees, by the way. All right, so let's roll on through, see what else we got here. You got your team ropers. No fan exemptions, just your invitees. Which you got a lot of your folks here, a couple of your folks here from the NFR, right there. Look at that, pretty good deal. Your barrel racers. This was a controversial topic last episode that a few of these folks not coming from the NFR got snuck in the mix. So a lot of folks kind of curious about that deal. But hey, we don't make the rules, right? We're not playing Monopoly here. We're playing rodeo. But notice, once again, there is no fan exemption. Tie down roping. Wait, what? There's fan exemption in tie down roping. You got some big names up there again. One of the names I think we mentioned before that we noticed was missing, that would seem kind of odd, was Fred Whitfield.
What happened to him?
Why is Fred not on there?
He big. He doing other things.
Fred should be there. He did shoot out there in Vegas. Yeah, Fred should be on there. But then you notice you have a fan exemption, which I think the fan exemption came from, if you watch the RFD special with the Patrick Gosh. He was all excited to throw the fan exemption out there of Cole Bailey. So you got Cole Bailey as your fan exemption. If you know the history on that deal, you will see that was Patrick Gosh doing this on purpose or not by this fan exemption deal? I don't know. But we'll find out. It'll be a good show. We'll be there, check it out. We'll get back there and see what's going on. Talk to these guys and see what happens with that right there. You got Shane Hanchy, though. That's a good deal. Shane Hanchy, Tyson Durfee, Margaret Costa. Man, you got a tough lineup right there, them tie down ropers. Bareback Jack. What's going on with the bareback? You bareback riders. You got a lot of good folks on that deal. Tim O'Connell out there. Oh, Bobby Moat thrown in the mix. Austin Falls, Tanner Ross, man, Richmond champion. Oh man, it's gonna be some good riding. Bull riding time. Look out! You got another fan exemption in the bull riding. I'm not sure about this fan exemption deal when I don't get that, but anyhow, this time Sage Kimsey does make it. I think we talked about that last year. But Sage is going to get the invite. Of course, Sage got the invite or accepted the invite to the PBR finals this past year. Didn't go as planned, but like you said, it was learning experience, and we'll move on to the next one. So, but you got a lot of good guys right there for the bull riding. Here's your headers right there. Look at that. You got old Derek Big Gay. That's a roping dude right there. I like watching rope bulls in the PBR. And you got Trevor in there again. You got the Miners, Bird, Smith, Triggers, Trine, steer wrestlers. You got some good steer wrestling going on right there. Good list, but once again, no fan exemption. So, do you know something I don't know? Why only fan exemptions and a couple? What?
I was just looking at the fan watching. I got somebody watching from Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Howdy, Pastor.
What? Uh-oh, you better watch yourself.
Yeah. I was good. I don't go there no more.
Oh. What? Oh, man. Speaking of Nashville, Tennessee, we got a tune we're going to throw out from LM Stone right here. LM Stone, one of our featured artists as well. We're going to throw a tune in your ear holes, and then we'll be back with some stories and see if we can't track down Robert and talk about this Amarillo event coming up. So let's throw a tune at you right quick.
Darling, my love for you is stronger than the wine in this bottle that I'm holding in my hand. So please, won't you help me take control of my emotions so the bottle won't take control of me. This bottle that I'm holding is making me believe that your love for me is empty, and it will fulfill my needs. Oh, darling, can you please just lend a helping hand so the bottle won't take control of me? Darling, I know it's wrong to hold on to this bottle when I should be holding on to you. So please, won't you help me take control of my emotions so the bottle won't take control of me? This bottle that I'm holding is making me believe this bottle that I'm holding is making me believe that your love for me is empty, and it will fulfill my needs. Oh, darling, can you please just lend a helping hand so the bottle won't take control of me? Don't let that bottle take control of me, darling.
What? What's he talking about? What are you talking about? You asleep over there?
I'm awake.
You awake? You asleep?
I'm awake. I'm awake like Donkey Kong.
Donkey what?
I got me a Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Kong out.
Yeah, that's what he's got. We got stuff going on. We're gonna find out. Reached out to old Robert. I'm trying to get him to call us back. He was a little busy at the moment, but we was gonna talk about the Amarillo deal. Up in Amarillo. I guess if he doesn't ring it, ain't name me back here shortly, then we'll just throw it at you. Throw it at you anyway, and tell you what's going on. But I think Tex had a story about something. I don't know
I
what.
got somebody who pled guilty to a scam, a cattle marketing agency scam. Yeah. Tony Eugene, 52, of Perrin, pleaded guilty last month to federal charge of wire fraud after his arrest in July 2015.
Yeah, we talked about this. We talked about this back when this went down. We talked about it, but now we've got an update that you've got there.
Well, yeah, in case you, there was a little brief history in case you forgot. He came in a Nebraska-based cattle marketing agency. Whoever the special angel led the investigation, but the cattle market agency had received an order from the victim to buy some steers in 2015. The agency contacted Tony Eugene Lyon to supply the steers, and the victim wrote a $798,000 check to the marketing agency. The Tony Eugene received a check from an agency for $791,000. Yeah, I guess they took a little cut out.
Just a little.
The victim then went to the Lennon property to look at the steer, and it was decided that the cattle would be turned out on a wheat pasture, and he would take care of them until they could be shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where's my cows at? Oh well, I got them turned out up yonder in the wheat pasture. I got it until they're getting a little weight on them before we ship.
So I guess the victim believed it. So when he returned later in 2015 to check on him, he admitted he didn't have the steer anymore because he had to kill them to take care of a prior obligation.
The person that scammed before.
I guess his prior obligation was more than $798,000. He had a little bit more prior obligation.
A little bit.
He pleaded guilty to a wire fraud and will owe $5.1 million in restitution.
5 point what?
$5.1 million in restitution to the cattle market agency. $1 million. He will be getting in the upcoming month. So look for an update coming soon.
We'll be bringing it to you when the update comes. We coming to you.
Come.
Everybody. All right, how about this deal? I found this interesting story right here. It's time to begin early evening feeding of your cows. All right, it's generally accepted that adequate supervision at calving has impacted reducing calf mortality. Adequate supervision has been increasingly important because of the higher price of beef. and now we are at a lower price of beef. But so most operations, you pretty much watch your first calf heifer, stuff like that, in the daylight hours, and a lot of observations take place in the middle of the night. The easiest and most practical method of handling your nighttime calving at the present day is feeding the cows at night. This psychological mechanism is unknown, but some hormonal effect may be involved. Well, hormones, females, that goes hand in hand, right?
I have that same problem.
The hand in hand or the females?
Both.
All right. Now, this concept that these guys figured up is called the conefall method from a guy in Canada. So, Canadian rancher Gus Conefall reported his observations in the 1970s.
That was 40 years ago.
1970, he's been studying cows. So maybe he knows something.
He knows more than I know.
Maybe. Let's see. In the follow-up study of 104 Hereford cows, Herefords, 38.4% of the group that was fed at 8 a.m. and again at 3 p.m. delivered calves during the day, whereas 79.6% of the group that fed at 11 a.m. and at 9 p.m. So in a more convincing study, when 1,300 cows on 15 farms in Iowa were fed once daily at dusk, 85% of calves were born between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Kansas State jumped in on this deal too, so these scientists started recording stuff, and on 5 consecutive years in a herd of spring calving crossbreds at Kansas State, they recorded the times of calving within the nearest half hour. So these cows were fed forage hay daily between 4 and 6 p.m. And for the statistical purposes, say that real fast, the day was divided into 4-hour periods. 4-hour period here. Between 6 and 10 a.m. Somebody put a lot of thought into this, that's all I can say. Somebody had a lot of time on their hands, a lot of time. Between 6 and 10 a.m., 34% of calves were born. Between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., 21%. Between 2 p.m. 6 p.m., 29%. Between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., 8%. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., 4%. And between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m., 1.9% of calves were born. So, look at here. It's interesting to note that 85.28% of the calves were born between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
So feed your cow earlier. Soon as
At
you
night.
get off work.
At night, even night, yeah. So,
When you eat dinner, cow eat dinner.
feed your cows late. So what they're saying basically is, if you want to sit out all night and go ride in the pasture checking your cows, feed your cows right at dark, and then you won't have calves at night. You're more likely to have your calves during the daytime. I don't make the rules. I don't make the laws. I don't make the facts. I just read stuff. That's all I got.
I think I did dinner. I meant breakfast.
Huh?
Feed your cow at breakfast, not dinner.
At dusk.
Duh, yeah.
Dusk till dawn. Or dawn till dusk. I don't know. I don't make it. I just read it. I'm not a doctor. Just play one on TV. All right. What else you got? Oh, the strong beef market?
Yeah.
Beef?
Beef it was for dinner because the West was not one on the salad.
No way, Jose. All right.
Christmas rally. We're talking about Christmas rally.
Yeah, Christmas rally. What about it?
And the wholesale beef market continued last week as bought beef prices headed into the last half of the jumbo and went to the highest level. Everybody buying beef for the Christmas parties look like. Yeah. It raised 6.7% from late October. and was only 2.3% below a year ago. So, cattle prices are high. Everybody buying beef. In a fight, given that beef production continued stronger than expected in the fourth quarter.
Football game?
Yeah.
Oh, the quarter of the year.
The fourth quarter of the year.
All right.
Beef production for the last 4 weeks is 9.1% above the same period last year.
That's good.
For the year to date, choice beef prices have averaged 12.9% down from a year earlier,
Ooh.
while beef is up 5.7% so far this year.
All right.
Retail price in November was $5.76 a pound,
Ooh-wee.
up slightly from October. The fresh retail beef is $5.54 a pound,
Fresh.
down
What?
in October. The fresh meat is down, but the box beef is up. Everybody buying box. They don't like fresh.
Frozen. If people are like, what are you talking about box beef? It's box beef talking about frozen beef.
Despite the largest total meat supply and a particular phone jump in beef production, retail prices have maintained phone ratios to pork and poultry, but
What are you talking about?
Down. These are indications that retail beef demand has shifted somewhat back to the middle of meat after several years.
What?
I don't know what I mean.
So what you're saying is,
Beef is high.
beef is high, beef is low, beef is where you got to go. Speaking of beef, I think I got to go pick a few more cows. Probably do it Monday. Lunes. All right.
What about the Shahara Desert first time in the snowfall?
Well, I was going to before you get into Sahara. Let me throw one. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's do the Sahara Desert, and then we're gonna throw some stolen cattle at you right quick. Well, yeah. Tell me about this. Tell me about what I'm looking at here. What am I looking at here?
I think Shahara Desert used to be Shahara Forest, but Daniel Boone got a hold of it.
Uh-oh.
So now it's Desert.
All right.
That's the story I heard anyway.
So what's going on with that?
But anyway, so for the first time in 40 years, they're having a winter. It's a winter wonderland.
What? You mean global warming is not real?
I guess not. I guess Al Gore kind of missed the calculation by a few.
But he invented the internet, so he had something going for him.
Yeah, that's true. A layer of snow fell onto the red sand dune in African Sahara Desert. Did you know that Sahara Desert was in Africa?
Nope.
I did not know what it was until just now. I probably should check that out loud.
No!
Amateur photographer, an
Amateur?
photographer,
What?
captured a picture of
An
the red country in the town of Algeria.
Amateur. That's probably why the picture looks like it does. It was an amateur. It wasn't Philip. It wasn't Philip out to take a picture
It wasn't me either.
or
I
text.
wasn't taking no picture either. Everyone was stunned to see snow falling in the desert. It is a red color.
I've probably been freaking out too. What's going on here? What happened?
It looked amazing. It settled on the chin.
You know, I've never seen a picture. I've never seen a picture of a camel on the snow. Have you?
No, I
Ever
haven't.
seen a picture of a camel on the snow?
I wonder if anybody got that.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you something about some snow, or not. How about this? Look out! Texas Southwest Cattle Radio Association story right here for you. 41. Check this out. 41 calves and 4 cows missing in Oklahoma. Also, a UTV, welder and a trailer was stolen, and the tack. North Carolina reports theft of 4 cows, 41 calves from pens near Guthrie and Logan County. The 4 black cows were branded with a CM or double box brands, and 41 unbranded calves. They were black mix, bull, and heifer calves, 300 to 600 pounds. Unbranded and probably ear tagged, so you're not getting those back. They're gone. They were last seen November 17th.
If you have any information, please call Special Ranger Brett Weldon
Call him up.
at 405-586-9145.
East Texas.
Are you calling just to talk to him?
Yeah, ask him about stuff. Tell me you heard about it here. East Texas reports a welder, trailer, and equipment missing from property south of Kilgore, Rusk County, sometime between the evening of December 13 and 14. Thieves cut the lock on the gate, stole a Polaris Ranger that's white with black accents, whatever that means, a blue Miller Bobcat 550 welder generator combo, and the black and gray 14-foot tandem trailer with oxygen bottles. It's got a blue toolbox. The trailer has G.W. Davis welded on the back. So if you see G.W. Davis trailer going down the road, call somebody.
Well, you don't want to give the VIN number for the Polaris Ranger 900? They gave a VIN number here.
Yeah. SN.
4X AUH 9EG 28513.
Did you write that down? Did you guys write that down? Viewers, you write that down? All right.
Well, you want to give Spectre Ranger a hand? At
903-592-5252. Call them up. Write that down too, or Google it. If you really do think you found something like this, all you gotta do is Google your Texas Southwest Cattle Breeders Association. Google that, call down there, talk to them, and they'll straighten you out, get you pointed in the right direction. What we got? West Texas, theft of a trailer, saddles, various bits from a ranch in Shackleford County, December 16th to 17th. They took the red 24-foot covered Easley gooseneck stock trailer, license plate DZS N82. The trailer
1E9 LG 2422 RQ 132914.
Yeah, write that down. Trailer had the Easley sticker on the nose. The floor had rubber mats. Also taken from a tack room at the ranch was a Calvin Allen saddle with a 16-inch padded seat.
I need one of those.
The saddle had.
I don't have it. I just need one.
Saddle natural was a leather basket weaving stamp. Initial was WHG stamped on the cantle. Had horn wrapped on it, some oxbow stirrups, and they also stole some bits and tack and stuff. Some of the bits had WHG on them. So those of y'all that are on the interweb net and all those cattle sites, buy, sell, trade, and swapping deals right there, keep an eye out for that stuff. I've got a letter here. It says I won $14 million. I'm going to tell you about that, but not today. I'm probably going to tell you about that tomorrow.
I'm sure they have a phone number we can call, right?
They do, but not on this one. So what's going down is it's that time to get out of town. So we're going to say, we'll see you. Everything else going on pepperstewart.com. Go read the articles. Go to pepperstewart.com and click on the news on the Rodeo Road and go read some of them articles. Some of that stuff will make you laugh. Some will make you go, what are you talking about? Check it out. Also, pepperstewart.com and Pepper Stewart Show on Facebook. And text Travis on Facebook. Go look him up. Text Travis, Facebook. And if you're a farmer on Farmers Only, he's there too.
I need a Christmas date for the Christmas weekend.